Good evening, folks. If you haven't noticed, we have a theme today with the music. We do. We got a little theme going on. You're watching the eclipse through a pizza tray? Very nice. It has got darker. Shall I have a look outside? Guys, be right back. I'm just going to see if I blind myself. Yeah, the sun's definitely there. And now I can't see anything. Guys, it's normal. It's normal to see like spots in your vision, right? After looking directly at the sun. That's normal, isn't it? For anyone concerned, I am joking. Don't do that. There we go. It's time. It's going to be a good stream. I hope so. Because I can't see. Look how blue my eyes look tonight. Jesus. My eyes have gone really blue, haven't they? It's because I looked at the sun. It's because I looked at the sun. Hi. Oh, yeah, my sign's not on. Sign! Sorry, I've been sorting out our passports and all sorts. I'm very disorganized. The eclipse did wonders to you. What can I say? The sun agrees with me. Oh. Right, enough music. No more fun. Fun is gone. Fun is a thing of the past. I'm joking. Everyone, put a 1 in chat if you would like a personal hello. I know it's eclipse night, so people are going to be very distracted. But I'm here for fun. Oh, sorry, Kiro. Sorry to disappoint. Psychowitch, hello there. Nakima, hello there. Relu, hello there. Kiro, hello there. Naraku, hello there. Hazy, hello there. Morkfa, hello there. Dawning, hello there. Moz. Hi, darling. Moz. One day. Tomorrow is 10 years married for me and Moz. 10 years. It's an incredible thing. It really is. It's an incredible thing. Someone said on the Discord earlier, if you could relive one memory from your entire life, what would it be? I had to think about it, and wholeheartedly, I would relive our wedding day. It was a perfect day. It was perfect. Everything was perfect. Couldn't have been better. Shredded Leaf, hello there. Inzagel, hello there. Hogarden, hello there. Gorman, hello there. Mochi, hello there. Rickefeller, hello there. Kinky Goddess, hello there. J Barbie, hello there. Steel Menace, hello there. Nakima, hello there. Butcher, hello there. Lucky, hello, Lucky. Hello, Wildflower, hello there. Welcome in, everyone. Miss Disturbed, hello there. Hello, hello, hello. Anyone I've missed, hello, hello, hello. Billy, hello there. Miss Disturbed, hello again. When is eclipse? When is the eclipse eclipsing? When is the eclipse eclipsing? Do we know? Now? In about 10 minutes.
You really are a super
Butcher, thank you very much, sir. That's very kind of you. When it is the solar eclipse, London. First contact. The moon is starting to cover the disk. Eclipse maximum. Oh, it's in 2 minutes. Oh, no, hang on. In 9 minutes. 9 minutes from now, I should be able to see the full eclipse. Interesting. And then it goes on for like another hour. So you don't need to rush to see it, I don't think. I think you need to rush to see it. Right, tonight, dear friends, while we're waiting for the world to end because of the eclipse, unless we sacrifice enough people, we're going to be playing some indie games. We're going to see how we get on. We're going to be playing a game, first of all, called Omia. I think I'm saying that right. It is essentially... So this is the way it was pitched to me. This will be a sponsored section, by the way, but this is the way it was pitched to me, so I'm just gonna tell you about it. It's essentially the developers have created a world with all the characters, all the music, all of the story, or like everything about it, and then they've got a narrative AI that is like a director. So they basically have like a director DM using everything they've made. So the idea is it's kind of like an infinitely replayable Norse-themed D&D like. If that makes sense. If that sounds appealing to you, it's because it's kind of an interesting idea. Coconut, hello there. How are you doing? D&D, you say? Yeah, look, I'll show it to you on Steam. Here's the Steam link. There's currently a demo. The game's not out yet, but they've given me a full copy of the game to show off. See what we think. See what we think. So yeah, it's got like an AI director. All the art was edited by human artists. Voice acting by humans, yada, yada, yada. So the AI involvement is just an intelligent director for a campaign, if that makes sense. So I'm going to give it a try. I believe the plot is you wash up on a beach, and then Odin gives you things to sort of do. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Right, let's play the game. Let's see how we get on. Oh, sorry, I thought I already had it open. I have not. I have not. Oh, that loaded up very quickly. Jesus. Choose your story. Odin's... Oh, so the idea is they're going to add more as we go along. I heard on TikTok that we're going to lose gravity for 7 seconds today. What? Sorry, what? You heard on TikTok we're going to lose gravity. Are people okay? Odin's Trial. Themes, survival horror Viking sandbox. The storm took your ship. You wake alone on a frozen shore. Find a way off before the cold or something worse claims you. Why does it say the author is Ethan Winters? It says the author is Ethan Winters. Huh? Okay, who are we gonna be? Oh wait, you can make your own character? Should we make our own character? Streaming hides this code first. Oh. It's quite loud, isn't it? Shh. Alright, let's oh, it detects my microphone. Let's just lower the audio a touch, shall we? There we go. My goodness, that was like, we'll go for a brief one. I don't want to mess around with this. Okay. A Viking Raider, he's 30 years old or 30 meters. Still loud? Better? Is that better? It's on like 12% volume. Better? I didn't realize that. Hello. I can't hear you. The music's overwhelming. Right, is that better, guys? I've turned it down massively. It's down to 12% volume. I'm drinking a 0% Asahi, by the way. Hey, Thel, that was loud as hell. Yeah, sorry. I didn't know it was going to be quite that loud. Right. Let's play as this guy. Okay, let's have a look at him. Chosen. It's manageable. Wait, it's still not good? Manageable isn't good. Manageable is like, it's all right. It could be lower. We're saying it could still be lower. I'd say by maybe 5%. I mean, 5% is significant, friends. Watch how we now can't hear anything else. You are 100%. The music is about 120. Wait, really? It's still louder than me.
Good evening. My name is Ghost Guy.
That better? Yeah, I didn't realize the audio balance would be that insane. Let me just turn it down a touch in OBS. That should help. Other stream earlier, you were lower than usual. Interesting. Maybe the lower the game volume through OBS. It's not just louder, it almost sounds like you're faded into the background. What the heck? Really? Hello! Oh yes, I am low, aren't I? Why am I so low? Is that a bit better? Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not seen you play DVD in a while. Might have seen also though. Jacob, firstly, hello. I played DVD yesterday on stream, but I do like your comment. Not seen you play DVD in a while, but I might have also seen it. I might have also not seen it. Sorry. Yeah, I played it yesterday. Wait, we got a treasure train coming? That's thanks to Butcher. Right. Now that you can hear me properly, I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what happened to the audio balance. Chosen, Viking Raider, 30 years old, 30 winters, I should say. The storm took everything, your ship, your shield brothers, and most of all, your memory. Oh. You woke half frozen on a strange shore, ringed by wreckage and the dead. Oh. Read my other question I read. Did you ask 2 questions? Will you ever revisit Phasmo, or you like F them devs? I might revisit Phasmo if it's worth revisiting at some point. I've not played Phasmo in approaching a year. It's like 10 months now. I'll happily give it a go again if there's a reason for me to go back to it. At the moment, there's not really a reason to go back to it. I think the only thing that would bring me back to it is if they completely overhaul the game. Do you know what I mean? The long-awaited Horror 2.0. But I don't think they're ever going to pull that off, to be honest. It wouldn't surprise me if they just abandoned the game. Yeah, exactly. I'm going ghost hunting in 2 months. That's better. That's true. Hello, Fwedge. How you doing, my love? Right, sorry, we'll carry on here. You know only 2 things. You are a raider, and you have a home worth returning to. Well, that's good. Other side is better. Yeah, other side is way better. Like, I think we all know that. Horror 2.0 is going to break the game beyond any repair. Well, like's been happening for the last, you know. They're getting some fun updates coming, but the core of the game is fun occasionally. See, that's not good enough for me, Jacob. Are you streaming the ghost hunting? Yes, I am. Yes, we are doing an overnight ghost hunting stream. Right, sorry. Let me carry on with this. Everything else, names, faces, the shape of your hall. Sausage. Hey, thank you for the follow. Slips through your fingers like melt water. What's melt water? Is that literally what it sounds like? Like snow that's melted. Ahead lies an island of frozen forest and jagged cliffs. And the promise of a long, cold death. Ah. Something watches you from the shadows. Survive it. Remember who you are and find your way home. Ooh. When is the ghost hunting game coming out? Pretty sure it's like Phas coming out this year. There's a couple. You've got The Other Side, which is already out and in a very, very good place. And then you've also got Give Us a Sign, or Give Me a Sign, whatever it's called. which is also looking amazing. So I can see Phasmo sort of falling off completely. It's already lost half its playership over the last 6 months. So I can see when one of those games really takes off, like the game's done, I think. Rah! Viking Raiders. Wait, are we the baddies? I saw the eclipse, then nothing. Oh, that's the point. I need to look at the eclipse. Guys, are we the baddies? Yeah, we might be the baddies. It turns out that Phasmo was the Phasmo killer all along.
I am here.
Yeah. Other side is only PC at the moment, but they're bringing it out on console as well.
The only part of your mind Odin left you. Your memory waits across this island.
Can you guys hear it, or have I turned it down too much now?
Before the blood moon peaks.
We're Odin's chosen. So the bad guys.
Fenrir's child guards the passage. Tonight it hunts the whole island.
Fenrir's child. So Fenrir's a giant wolf. So okay. Wolf Faz thought it was so goated. It was back in the day. It had unlimited potential. The voice lines are low. Great. Okay. We'll turn those up. Okay. Location discovered. Low Fjords. Noon. I think the delivery drive thinks I'm a witch or a warlock. He freaked out because of the eclipse.
You push yourself up.
Hang on. Let me. I'm going to turn the voices up now. There we go. We're just going to turn it all up a bit. There we go.
Black water sluices off your clothes, instantly freezing in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Every joint screams, the cold bites through to the bone.
Time for VIPs to voice act. That'll be so good.
Your fingers and toes. You stand on a shelf of black rock.
Is that
Below,
me?
The sea heaves grey and violent. The wreckage of your
My arse
drakkar
isn't
lies
big enough.
shattered against the cliffs. Broken timber jutting like ribs from a corpse.
Uh-huh. That's me. Oh, it's like a card? Hang on, what?
Pale shapes bob in the shallows, your shield brothers. They don't move.
Does it give like a
smear
little...
of red glistens
Oh,
on the
you can
wet
like look at
stone
lore and
nearby,
stuff, everything they're
leading up
talking
the
about.
slope to a motionless shape half hidden in frost. To the north, the cliffs rise higher. South, the land slopes down toward a beach. East, a dark forest presses close.
Source 3 games by Steve Jackson. I can't say I've had the pleasure.
Standing is good. Walking is better. The cold takes the
I want to see what the other
first.
donut yummies you would serve her. Yes, I remember the name of my character. The thing is, Miss Disturbed, wait, type your action. Oh. Okay, maybe we should read this then. Standing is good, walking is better. The cold takes the slow ones first. What do we do? So this is like a text adventure game. Run? Just run away? This has got to be one of Odin's ravens, right? How about check myself for injuries? That sounds like a good idea, right? I love text adventures. Me too. Who played text adventures when they were younger? You run your hands over your body. Nothing
You
broken.
run your hands over your body. Nothing broken, but your ribs ache where something struck you during the wreck.
Got text to
A
speech.
tender lump throbs on your temple.
Oh.
The source of the gap in your memory.
Okay, so we've got...
Your fingers are
Concussion,
stiff and pale,
maybe.
clumsy in the freezing air. The soaked wool clings to your skin, leaching warmth with every gust of wind. You are alive, but the cold is already working on you. Around you, the shore is a graveyard. The shattered hull of your drakkar lies splintered against the black rocks,
Okay.
its dragonhead prow staring blindly at the sky.
So we've got
Further down
hypothermia
the
risk,
beach,
wet clothing,
pale
bruised
bodies
ribs,
float
and a
in the
headache.
shallows or lie sprawled on
Not in
the
a good
sand.
state, are we?
Your shield brothers claimed by the sea. A dark
You did?
smear of
Rented
blood
books from the
glistens
library?
on
Oh, that's
wet
awesome.
stones
Like Choose Your Own
nearby,
Adventure?
leading up the slope to a motionless shape half hidden in frost.
Still in one piece. Mostly. That lump on your head explains the silence. Names, faces, all gone. But the body remembers how to hold an axe.
Okay. Munin. It is one of Odin's ravens. We thought so. Hey, Ivo. How you doing, buddy? Right. We need another action. I mean, do we just say to the raven, you can talk? But given that it's a talking raven and we are a Viking raider, we probably already assume it's one of Odin's ravens, right? Our character probably is aware that that's one of Odin's ravens. Hang on. Ask the raven. Did Odin send you? And what does he need from me? Boom.
The wind cuts through your soaked
What's the motionless
wool,
shape half
dragging
hidden by
another
the
shiver
frost?
from your shoulders.
No, I'm scared.
The raven shifts on the rock, its feathers perfectly still despite the gust. It watches you with eyes like polished obsidian, tilting its head as if weighing the worth of your question.
Odin the Allfather does not send, he watches. He hung from Yggdrasil for 9 nights to win wisdom. He demands you earn yours the same way. What does he need? Nothing. What do you need to remember? To survive?
Right.
The bird hops closer, beak clicking. Thought, he called himself. Your only companion in this graveyard of rock and ice. Behind you, the shattered drakkar groans as the sea heaves against it. Pale shapes drift in the shallows, your shield brothers claimed by the waves. A trail of red glistens on the stone nearby, leading up the slope to something motionless in the frost.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
The cold takes the slow ones. You have hours before the sun fails. Choose.
Oh god, what do I do? I would say like make a fire or something, but like, so we're at risk of hypothermia, we've got wet clothing, our ribs are bruised, and we've got a hell of a headache and a big lump on the side of our head. We might have a brain hemorrhage. Get naked and make a fire. Inspect the motionless shape. Oh. What is the unladen airspeed velocity of a swallow? Find shelter. I'm gonna inspect the shape first. This might be a bad idea because the motionless shape might be something horrifying watching me. Oh god.
You climb the slick rocks, following the crimson smear. The wind carries the copper tang of blood, sharp under the salt. The shape resolves into a man, or what was a man. He lies on his back, arms thrown wide as if embracing the sky that abandoned him.
Jesus Christ!
His head is gone. Not cut, torn. The neck ends in ragged meat and splintered bone. His chest is a ruin. Ribs splayed like broken barrel staves, the cavity hollowed out. The left leg ends below the knee, in a shredded tangle of wool and flesh. This was no axe work. No wolf does this either. The power required, it defies reason. Blood has pooled around him, frozen black in the cracks of the stone.
Okay, we need to get off this beach.
Messy. Something strong, something hungry. And not done yet by the look of it.
The raven hops onto the dead man's chest, claws clicking against the exposed ribs. He pecks at a frozen scrap of cloth, unconcerned by the gore. The dead man's belt holds a sheath, empty. His fingers are curled into claws, frozen that way. Further up the path, the terrain flattens. North leads to higher cliffs.
Right.
South slopes.
Can you
to a
guys hear it
beach.
okay, by the way?
East, the dark forest waits.
Yeah, you can. Good. Okay, so there's going to be wolves in the area as well. How about look for any tools or weapons that could aid me in defending myself or drying myself. Like a towel or a dressing gown. What about a dressing gown? Do you think they got that on the Viking ship? Slippies? Robe and slippies?
You turn your attention to the dead and the broken. The sea has scattered your shield brothers like driftwood, but their gear remains. You wade into the freezing shallows, numb fingers prying at waterlogged belts and stiffened fingers. A Sikh's knife still sharp in its leather sheath.
A knife?
A pouch containing flint and steel.
Nice.
The steel darkened but true. Heavy furs, sodden and smelling of brine, but better than bare wool. And on one arm, a twisted band of silver, thick enough to bite into the dead man's flesh.
Okay, so we found a knife, flint and steel, wet furs, a silver arm ring, and
you pry
driftwood.
loose a length of driftwood from the splintered hull. It's wet.
No, there's no
but
sponsored link.
burns if you have enough patience and heat.
There you go, guys. There's the link
cold
to the
gnaws
game
at
on
your
Steam.
hands as you
The demo's
work,
out now.
turning your skin pale and stiff. You have tools now, weapons, but the wind still cuts through your soaked clothes, and the sun hangs low in the grey sky.
Silver, good. Iron bites, but silver burns. You'll need both before this night is through.
What does that
The raven
mean?
watches from the rocks, head tilted. The mauled body lies a few paces up the slope, a grim reminder of what hunts this island. The path north climbs toward high cliffs. South leads down to the beach. East, the dark forest waits.
Oh, we've got a choice to make. North to high cliffs, south to a beach, or east the forest. I feel like high cliffs, we're just going to get even more wind and get more, like... Cliffs might get you a good vantage point. That's true. The thing is, we need to get warm. Like, at the moment, we're going to die of hypothermia if we don't do something. Forest will give shelter. Head to the forest. Let's get off this beach, because we are going to die on this beach if we don't move. I think that the bird has made it quite apparent that if we don't move from the beach fast, something's going to come and kill us. Oh, Jesus. Now we're in a wolf forest. Wolf's forest, it called it.
The steep path leads you off the rocks and into the trees.
Okay.
The wind dies instantly, replaced by a heavy silence broken only by the drip of melting snow from spruce boughs. The air smells of resin and cold earth here. The sun is a pale coin filtered through dense green needles, casting long shadows even at midday. The ground is uneven, a carpet of moss and hidden roots beneath the snow. To the north, the path climbs slightly toward darker woods. South, the trees thin, letting
Check for
in
dry
more
wood.
light.
Yeah, good shot,
East,
Mr. Disturbed.
the darkness deepens. West, the path leads back to the open cliffs.
I think we got to dry ourselves off
Wolves,
before we...
Forest Ulfaskagur, if you spoke the old tongue, a place of teeth and shadows.
They do.
You feel it? The eyes in the dark? Not all of them belong to wolves.
Huginen flutters ahead, landing on a birch branch. His black feathers blend perfectly with the shadows. Near the tree trunk, you spot deep gouges in the bark, claw marks too high and too wide to be from any bear you've ever seen.
Okay, so there's
Further
something
on,
here much
half
bigger.
hidden by ferns, lies a frozen carcass. A wolf, its ribcage cracked open, entrails spilled onto the snow.
Ah,
Whatever killed it was strong and hungry.
Fenrir's child hunts here, the tracks. Some are wolf, some are something else. You have hours before the sun fails. Choose your path carefully, Chosen.
so I get the impression he hunts at night. Hey, Galaxray. Look for dry wood and kindling. Then build a fire with it to dry my clothes and furs. How you doing, Moon? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Archie. I like this. I'm a fan.
You scour the forest floor.
I like a text
pushing aside
adventure.
snow and
A text
damp
adventure.
moss to find
Feels
what
very
you
open-ended.
need. Dead branches hang low from the spruce, dry and brittle compared to the sodden wood on the ground. You gather a bundle of twigs, birch bark, and resin-rich pine cones. The driftwood you brought is too wet to catch easily, but you split it with your seeks, exposing the dry heartwood.
Yeah.
The cold gnaws at your fingers as you arrange the kindling in a small clearing, sheltered by a fallen log. Your hands shake, not just from the chill, but from the effort of holding the flint steady. You strike the steel. A spark glows, dies in the damp wood. You strike again.
It's better to catch on fire. Ignite the fire before the cold takes hold. We've got to roll dice to see if we can do it. That doesn't look like a very good roll. Crit failure. No, we've got to get warm. Success. Okay.
The flint strikes true. A spark catches in the birch bark, flaring orange as it bites into the resin. You blow gently, feeding the flame with dry twigs. The fire grows, crackling and spitting, pushing back the grey shadows of the forest.
Nice. We're warming
Heat
up and
washes
drying
over
clothes.
your numb hands, a sudden, almost painful relief. You hang the soaked furs and wool clothing near the blaze, watching steam rise in thick clouds as the heat drives out the seawater. The cold retreats from your bones, leaving you trembling but alive.
Nice. Status, warming up and drying clothes. We've got clothes drying, furs drying, but I don't think they're dry. I just think they're
Fine.
drying.
The first theft of the gods. Good choice. You won't freeze today, but the light is fading, chosen. The fire draws eyes.
Okay,
The
that
raven
sounds
watches from a low
sounds like a big
branch,
warning.
head tilted toward the darkening woods around you. The forest seems to hold its breath. The path north climbs toward deeper shadow. South leads to open plains. East, the darkness thickens. West, the way back to the cliffs remains open.
Should we go to the... So we're about to get... It's about to go nightfall. It's about to go to nightfall. Do we kill the fire, take some wood to start another fire, and go to the cliffs, look for like a cave, and spend the night in the cave with a fire? Assuming there is a cave near the cliffs. What do you reckon? Oh, make a torch. Okay, make a torch. Using wood, moss, and caves have bears. Not on the coast though. Well, there is, like, if it's like D&D, there probably will be a bear. Make a torch using wood, moss, and resin. Ah. Oh, and cloth, right? Cloth, resin. So we'll just keep that on us. Then gather some basic supplies for making another fire before going to the west and the cliffs in order to find a cave / shelter and light a new fire inside away from prying eyes. Boom. Let's see what happens. It might just... I don't know how open-ended this is. I feel like the forest might have better chances of a cave. Yeah, I know, but the Raven was like... The Raven was like... These are not cliffs. This is back where we started. Or are we passing
You
through?
wrap a strip of cloth from your torn tunic around the end of a driftwood branch, packing it with resin scraped from the pine bark and dry moss. A spark from your flint sets it ablaze, the resin flaring bright and steady against the deepening gloom.
Yes!
You gather more dry twigs and birch bark into your sealskin pouch, then douse the forest fire, kicking snow over the embers until only smoke remains. The climb back to the cliffs is easier than the descent, the torch lighting your way through the twilight. As you crest the ridge, the world opens up before you bathed in amber light. The low fjords stretch out below, black rocks and white frost glowing in the orange sunset. The sea heaves against the shore, waves crashing in slow, rhythmic booms. Below you, the wreckage of your Drakkar lies broken against
okay,
the
so it's the
cliffs,
same backdrop, but
its
it's not
timbers
actually the same.
gleaming like wet bone.
Okay.
Pale shapes bob in the shallows, your shield brothers claimed by the water.
They're still dead.
The air is colder here, cutting through your now dry furs, but the torch keeps the dark at bay.
I'm glad we made a torch. Who suggested the
north,
torch?
The cliffs rise higher. South, the path leads down to the beach. East, the forest looms dark against the fading light.
Back to the dead. The light dies fast here. You have maybe an hour before the sun fails. If you want shelter, look where the rock faces the wind.
Look where the rock faces the wind. Remember to build a trap outside of the cave. That's good advice. I like that. Okay. Head to the... Ghost Guy, this is a bit niche, but the voiceover reminds me of the king that abdicated doing the voice to his letters in Wallace Simpson in the Crown. Yes! Oh, yeah! Yeah, it does sound like him. Head to the cliffs, find a cave, and build a new fire inside. Oh, hang on. Find... Let's say shelter, because the Raven said shelter. What do you guys think of this so far, by the way? I think it's pretty solid. It reminds me of, do you remember the robot investigator game we played?
Torch held high to cast shadows into the deep fissures of the rock.
How you doing, Hayward? Good to see you, man.
The wind howls above, but down here, the stone offers some protection. You find a shallow overhang, a scar in the cliff face where the wind can't reach.
Nice.
It's dry, smelling of old dust and cold stone. You clear a space on the rocky floor, arranging a circle of stones to hold the heat. The dry wood and resin
it's a text-based adventure, yeah.
The flint striking sparks that bloom into a steady flame. The fire crackles,
hey, chariots.
pushing a wave of warmth against the chill. You
introduced yourself as Jarl Naraku, and Hugin complimented me? I should have done that.
Outside, the golden light of the sun is fading. The sky turning
it got a little darker. I came back in. Was it magical, Hayward? Are you glad you went and watched it?
Rhythmic booming for a moment. The cold and the dark feel held at bay.
Okay, nice.
A foxhole. Not a hall, but it keeps the wind off your back. Smart.
Thank you.
The fire is a beacon. Chosen. Anything hunting tonight will see it.
Hugin lands on a stone near the fire, fluffing his feathers against the creeping
Were we meant to get rid of the fire?
His obsidian eyes reflect the orange flames. The shelter
exactly,
is small,
Hayward.
cramped but defensible. One way in, one way out. You have fire, weapons, and a roof of stone. The night is coming fast.
Okay. What do we do? Build a trap? Build a trap for the entrance to snare any would-be ambushes. Then place the trap. Hey, Rick. Did you enjoy the magical, did you enjoy the magical eclipse?
You take the ship's rope from your pouch and select a sturdy piece of driftwood, testing its strength against your knee. The entrance to the overhang is narrow, a choke point where anything coming in must step. You work quickly, the golden light fading outside as you carve a notch into the wood and splice the rope into a noose. The cold stiffens your fingers, making the knots clumsy. You dig a shallow hole in the loose scree at the threshold, setting the trigger mechanism under a layer of frost and dirt. It needs to be sensitive enough to snap, but stable enough not to trigger on the wind. You give the rope a tentative tug. The trigger shifts.
Oh, wait. Oh, jeez. Okay. Roll the dice. Oh, for Reroll. Oh, that's a trap. Massive success. Okay, anything steps on our trap, they're going to be cut in half. That's how good that trap is.
The knot settles into place with a satisfying tug. You test the trigger.
Guys, in a second, I need to just disappear for a minute
instantly.
to help Moz get the washing out of the washing machine.
With a hiss of
she hurt her back, bless her.
You cover it with a dusting of frost and loose scree, invisible to any eye not looking for it. A masterpiece of survival craft. Anything stepping into
just
the
got
overhang
timed
tonight
out.
will find its leg jerked
Rolling
into the air,
a D1.
or its neck snapped before it knows what happened.
Moz hurt her back. Is she
Clever,
okay?
the
Is the
strong,
queen
but it's
safe?
not clever.
Says French.
It walks into traps. You just gave it a reason to fear the dark.
She went.
You settle back
Sometimes
against the
maybe
stone
good,
wall,
sometimes maybe
the
shit.
fire crackling between you and the night. The golden light outside
The
has
beast.
deepened to a bruised purple. The cold
that
presses
a
against
werewolf?
the overhang.
Is that a
But
werewolf?
the fire holds it back. Your furs are dry, your weapons close. The trap waits in the dark.
I mean, can we just go to sleep now? I think we just go to sleep. Right? Surely that's our next step. Right, bear with me, guys. I'm just going to grab the washing from Oz. Because we're obviously packing after stream tonight for tomorrow. Because we're going to the airport first thing in the morning. Enjoy the music. Bye. I don't know. I mean, that's a poor choice of song because let me tell you, there's definitely still sunshine. Eclipse my ass. The mask in the background is creepy. Wait, what? Does it like come through on the filter because it thinks that's me? That's terrifying. Do I just sleep? Do I just sleep? Sleep. Healthy, alert, bruised ribs, headache. How about look around the cave. Make sure to secure your torch. What do you mean? For anything useful, like medicinal herbs or mushrooms, anything edible that isn't poisonous, then sleep. I'm specifying that isn't poisonous because I don't want to like eat something and then immediately die and that's the end of it. That would suck. Also, that it doesn't go out. No, we got a fire, Inns Angel. The torch isn't lighting our way. It's a
You
fire.
scour the overhang, fingers probing the cracks in the stone and the dusty corners. Nothing grows here but lichen, dry and tasteless as old leather.
Ooh.
No mushrooms, no herbs, just rock and cold ash.
Okay, there's nothing.
The fire burns down to embers, casting long, flickering shadows against the walls. You wrap yourself in your furs, back against the stone, and let your eyes close. The cold presses in, but the lingering heat of the fire holds it at bay.
Nice.
Sleep takes you like a drowning man takes air. You wake to a world gone wrong. The sky outside is not black, but a deep, bruised red.
Sorry, what?
The moon has risen, a massive, bloodshot eye staring down at the island. The air is thick with a metallic tang, and the silence of the fjords is broken by a sound that vibrates in your chest.
Oh, God.
A roar, not a wolf. Something deeper, something hungrier.
Ah.
It came from the north, echoing off the high cliffs. Your fire has died to grey ash. The trap at the entrance sits undisturbed, but the hairs on your neck are standing up.
You slept through the sunset. The blood moon is here, and so is the hunter. Listen, it's calling.
Ah. Okay. Should we just... Did you go to sleep? I went to sleep. Should I just go back to sleep? I should just go back to sleep. I don't really want to leave our shelter at the moment with the trap outside. Yeah. We feel it. Well, it's dark out. It's like a blood moon. Go back to sleep. Ensure my weapon and torch are close at hand. Bad idea about sleeping. I'm the dev. Ah. Right. It came from the north, echoing off of the high cliffs. Wait, I've got an idea. Hang on, hang on. What if we stoked the fire so that the fire gets brighter, almost like a beacon to draw the monster to it? The fire's dead. Yeah, but what if we rebuild the... We basically stoke the fire, then sneak out the cave, leaving the trap undisturbed, in the hope that the monster will go to the cave because it sees the fire and get injured by the trap. What do you reckon? Is that sneaky? Stoke the fire so the flames can act as a distraction to bring the monster to it. Then leave the shelter without disturbing the trap and head south away from the beast, taking care to move swiftly but silently. Ah? I'm enjoying this a lot, by the way. Really cool idea for a game. Let's see what happens. I don't think it's reading it. The text-to-speech isn't working. Shall I just read it? You feed the dying embers with the last of your dry resin and twigs. The flames flare up, casting wild, dancing shadows against the stone walls, a beacon in the red darkness.
Moving with the silence of a hunter, you slip past the tripwire. your boots finding purchase on the frost-scattered rock outside. The wind hits you, carrying the metallic tang of blood and the distant, rhythmic crashing of waves. You head south, keeping low, moving swiftly from shadow to shadow. The red light of the blood moon paints the world in shades of dried blood and bruised flesh.
Ooh.
Behind you, the fire flickers, a tiny defiant spark against the vast dark. Ahead, the path slopes down toward the beach, but the terrain is treacherous, loose scree and hidden roots under the snow. Every step risks a sound that could carry in the stillness.
Nope. Outrun the beast? Oh, thank God, success. I didn't know he had seen me. I didn't know he'd seen me. We have to finish up some more adventures. No, I love the idea. Back at the beach. I don't think my plan worked of him disturbing the trap. He just saw me, I think.
Your boots hit sand, softer than the rocky scree of the heights. The slope levels out, and you're on the beach. The blood moon hangs heavy above the horizon, painting the waves in rust and bruised purple.
Okay.
The sea heaves gently here, the rhythmic surge of water a stark contrast to the violence of the cliffs behind you. You gasp for air, your lungs burning from the sprint. Behind you, up the slope, the fire you left is a dying spark in the vast dark. The roar that shook the high floors has faded to a low, guttural growl carried on the wind. The hunter has found your empty shelter, but you are gone.
Nice!
Fast for a moment there. I thought you'd be meat, but the distraction worked.
Thank you.
The beast likes fire. It likes the smell of burning things.
Oh, that's good to know.
Huguenin lands on a piece of driftwood nearby.
So we can't use fire to scare it then.
Sea breeze. The beach
That's a good thing to commit to memory.
A broad expanse of dark sand and pale tidal pools reflecting the red moon. To the north, the path leads back up to the cliffs you fled. East, the dark silhouette of the plains rises against the sky. West, the beach ends in jagged rocks. The air smells of salt and rotting kelp.
You bought time. Not much. The moon is high. If you stay here out in the open, you are prey.
Okay.
Find cover or keep moving.
Right, okay. So we can't really go back to the cliffs. I don't really want to go west to the beach. Because it goes back to rocks. The air smells of salt and rotting kelp. That doesn't sound great. You have the silver bracelet. Maybe get it melted down to a knife. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. Would we be able to get the fire hot enough to melt silver, though? To be able to craft it into something? I'll tell you what. Where would... If people were living here, where would they shelter? The plains. That's probably where they would build a house or something. Maybe we can find something useful there. Go to the plains. You don't need another knife. No, but if it's a werewolf, we need silver. What did the raven say at the beginning? Iron bites, but silver kills, or something like that. So we can hurt it with iron, but we can't kill it. Go to the plains. Look for any landmarks to assist. This is very tense. I thought we'd be dead. I thought we were going to die.
You turn east, toward the dark silhouette rising against the blood-red sky.
Yeah.
The sand is loose under your boots, slowing your stride as you break into a run.
Why are we running?
The air is thick with the metallic tang of the moon, and the wind carries a low, guttural sound from behind you. Not the roar from before, but something closer.
Something else?
Something moving fast. The plains loom ahead, a vast expanse of snow-covered flatness. You can see a shape in the distance, a structure perhaps, but the distance is great, and the sound behind you is growing louder. A heavy, rhythmic thudding, like a heart beating in the earth.
Oh, Jesus.
It knows. Run, you fool. It's faster than the wind.
Shit. Outrun the beast and reach the plains? Jesus Christ, man. I mean, that dice is... Okay, we won. Fuck you. Oh. I don't really understand how it determines whether we win or not. Do we just have to roll any dice higher? Yeah, I don't think a campfire could get hot enough to melt silver. I don't know. What's the boiling point of silver, guys?
Your boots hit the snow-covered flatlands, lungs burning as the incline levels out. Behind you, the heavy thudding fades into the distance.
We're winded
The
now.
hunter lost the scent at the tree line. You collapse.
That's
to your
very
knees,
hot.
gasping, the cold air knifing into your throat. The plains stretch out in all directions, a vast open killing field under the rust-red eye of the moon. There is nowhere to hide here. To the north, the dark wall of the forest looms. To the south, the ocean crashes against low cliffs. East, the ground rises slightly toward distant rocky shapes. In the center of this frozen waste, a low turf structure sits alone, smoke curling lazily from a hole in its roof.
There's a fire in a house.
You made it. Impressive. Most would be meat by now. But look around you, Chosen. No trees, no
Hey, Andrew.
shadows. Just you, the moon, and that hut. A trap or shelter.
What do you reckon? Shelter or a trap? We could approach it in a way of... with caution, you know? We could approach the hut with caution, listening for sounds from within. Approach slowly and quietly. Prepared. Yes, checking for traps. I like that. Checking for traps. Because we got the alert status on our character now as well. So we probably can't find them. Checking for traps and having our knife ready at a moment's notice. You're winded. Should you get your breathing under control? Well, I said approach slowly. Surely that will recover our breath. Oh, the outside of the hut. Nice, we found a new location. It's got a garden and everything. Is the door open? Oh, I don't like this.
You crouch low, moving across the snow-crusted ground with the silence of a hunting wolf. The Sikh's knife feels heavy and cold in your hand, its edge glinting faintly under the blood-red moon. The wind
What
here
if it's
is
a witch?
unbroken, whistling
Cut her head
across
off.
the open plains and cutting through your furs. The turf structure rises before you, a low mound against the dark sky, smoke curling from a central hole. The walls are patched with sod and stone, silent and still. No sound comes from within but the low, rasping cough of an old woman carried on the wind.
Quiet. Smoke means fire. Fire means people. And people are dangerous, especially tonight.
You scan the ground around the entrance. The snow is trampled, a mix of boot prints and something smaller, perhaps a child, or an animal dragging something. No tripwires or obvious traps, but the door is a simple wooden slab, unbarred. A woodpile against the wall looks nearly depleted, only a few logs remaining.
So there's a woman in there. An old woman, wasn't it? The low, rasping cough of an old woman carried on the wind. She's going to be a witch, isn't she? Have we got anything to trade? Oh, we got an axe. I didn't realize we had an axe. Oh yeah, are there any windows we can peek through? Peek through a window, being careful not to disturb anyone inside. So hang on, first catch my breath. Shit. Catch my breath. Then peek through a window, being careful not to disturb anyone inside. Let's get rid of this winded status, shall we?
You press your back against the cold turf wall.
We don't want to be like gasping, like
slow. The wind howls across the
like
open
looking through the
plains,
window,
masking the sound of your gasps. The red moon casts long, bloody shadows across the snow. You creep toward the small.
How about we start blasting? We need silver, I think.
Crude window covered in greasy animal skin, translucent with age and grime. Hugin hops onto your shoulder, his weight light but his presence unnerving. He tilts his head, listening to the wind and the coughing from within.
Careful, eyes in the dark. If they see you, they might not be friendly.
You lift a corner of the skin just enough to peer inside. The interior is dim, lit only by the faint glow of a dying fire, and the red light seeping through the smoke hole. The air is thick with the smell of wood smoke and sickness.
Sickness?
You see shapes a low bed against the far wall, a heap of furs that shifts with the sound of wet, rattling coughs. Near the fire, a woman sits, her back to you, sharpening a knife with slow, rhythmic strokes.
Yeah, this is getting scary now.
The sound is sharp against the quiet of the night.
What? Oh my god. Crit failure. I mean, we've got to re-roll, right? Alright, time to kill an old lady. That's the last of our re-rolls, by the way. We only had 3.
The skin flap shifts under your fingers, a tiny motion in the vast dark, but it is enough. The woman at the fire freezes, the sharpening stone halting mid-stroke. She does not turn her head. Her back stiffens, muscles coiling like a spring under the wool tunic. The rasping cough from the bed stops abruptly, replaced by a terrified silence.
Oh god.
I hear you breathing, stranger. Step away from the wall, now.
The voice is hard, flat, and utterly devoid of fear. You see her hand shift on the knife, adjusting her grip for a throw rather than a slash. Hugin flutters from your shoulder to the roof peak, watching with his head tilted.
Apologise and offer to chop wood.
So much for stealth. She has a warrior's ears and a blade.
The woman stands slowly, turning to face the window.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She is angular and sharp-eyed, her face a mask of exhaustion and suspicion. The firelight catches the steel in her hand.
You have until I count 3 to show yourself. 1.
The wind howls across the open plains, carrying the metallic scent of the blood moon. You're exposed here, framed in the window, but stepping inside means walking into a killing zone with an armed woman who clearly knows how to use that knife.
Okay, right. We need to come at her. Not come at her like, rah, you know. Step into full view with my hands shown in a friendly, open-palmed. Hit her with the axe, for fuck's sake, Naruku. Gesture. Take her child hostage. Jesus Christ. apologize and make it clear I mean no harm, but I have been hunted all night and I wasn't sure who was in here. What do you reckon? That'll do? Yeah, that'll do. We're just being honest with her. We're just being honest with her. We'll see what happens. Is anyone else kind of locked in on this? I want to know what's going on. Damn, this place looks nice.
You step away from the wall, hands open and empty, showing the knife is sheathed. The red moonlight catches your face, and you see Sigrid's eyes
tension is so
narrow,
hard.
tracking every muscle. She doesn't lower the blade, but the thrower's tension in her shoulder eases slightly.
I mean no harm. I've been hunted all night, and I wasn't sure who was in here.
That's the first time we've had a voice. I suppose we've not really spoken to anyone.
For a long moment, weighing your words against the danger outside. The wind howls across the open plains, carrying the distant guttural sound of the beast. Her jaw tightens at the noise.
Hunted? Aye, tonight. Everything is hunted, but an open hand doesn't mean an empty heart.
She's sharp and afraid. Not of you, of what's coming.
Step inside, slowly. Keep your hands where I can see them. And if you reach for that axe, you die before it clears the sheath.
She backs away from the door, giving you space to enter, but keeping the knife ready. The heat from the fire inside spills out, a stark contrast to the freezing wind at your back.
Okay. I mean, what do we do? Thank her? And ask, what is that thing? Gesturing to the outside. Should we? I think introductions first, Mr. Disturbed. Or do you think we do a big one? Gesture to the outside, referring to the beast. Mention I am shipwrecked and have barely survived the last few hours. Ask her name and give mine in return. It's polite. It's polite. Introductions. We're a gentleman.
You step fully into the warmth of the hut, the door closing behind you against the wind. Sigrid watches you, her knife still ready but lowered slightly. The air is thick with the smell of burning wood and sickness. In the corner,
I don't like sickness being referred over and over.
A wet, rattling cough breaking the silence.
Should have called yourself Jarl Kai. I should have.
What is that thing? I am shipwrecked and have barely survived the last few hours. I'm called Chosen.
Chosen a name without a past. That thing outside. It is death. It comes with the moon. It took my Bjorn.
Oh, no, so you're single?
Death comes for us all, stranger. But some come back wrong.
Like, they come back as Drager?
Quiet, Amma. Shipwrecked. There are many wrecks on this coast. Why should I trust you? What do you want?
The fire crackles in the hearth, casting
But
long
she's single.
shadows against the turf walls outside.
Should we
The
offer
wind
ourselves?
howls. But here, the only sounds are the old woman's labored breathing and the sharp tension in Sigrid's voice.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Why should I trust you? What do you want? Let's say I understand your mistrust. I too would mistrust anything in this moonlight. I wish only to survive. I would welcome any aid you can provide in that, and in return, I would offer you my help. Offer you my help in... I need to be careful. I can't say anything. Offer you my help in what ways I am able to. I am injured and winded, milady. Milady. I am injured and winded. That's it. Milady. Yeehaw. Your seat has changed. Wait, what?
Sigrid studies you, her gaze lingering on the axe at your belt and the weariness in your stance. The knife in her hand lowers a fraction, but her eyes remain hard, calculating the weight of your words against the emptiness of her stores.
Oh, that's where I changed
We have
them.
little to share. Food is scarce, wood is running low, and Amma.
Don't mind me, girl.
Don't mind me,
The stranger
girl.
has strong hands. Strong hands can chop wood or carry water, unless he prefers to stand there and freeze.
Quiet. If you stay, you earn your keep. The woodpile is outside. The stream is frozen. If you can bring wood or water, you eat. If not...
She trails off, the threat hanging unspoken in
We're
the
going to
warm,
chop some wood.
smoky
We're going to
air.
get topless.
Hugin
Our
hops onto a
bulging
rafter
Viking
above,
muscles. Like,
silent as a shadow, watching the exchange with unblinking obsidian eyes.
and she's going to watch us chopping
A fair
wood
bargain
topless.
for now.
And she's going to go like
But
this.
watch her.
Something else?
A fair bargain for now, but watch her. She's hiding something. They all are. A great beast. Faster than the wind. I barely outran it here. Then agree to step outside and chop firewood and bring it inside with my bulging, attractive muscles. My physique is so incredible that both women are aghast with the sheer animal magnetism of my manly frame. it becomes even more apparent when I am swinging the axe at the firewood and carrying it inside. I mean, let's see. Feral, you say? You're meant to write something about the in-game you, not Ghost Guy, not the real you. Oh, sorry,
Sigrid's eyes flick over you, unimpressed by the boast.
What?
She has seen strong men die and weak men survive. Muscle means nothing against the cold or the thing in the dark.
Fuck.
A beast, aye. We all have our monsters. Chop the wood, stranger. Words don't warm the hearth.
Shit.
Look at him, Sigrid, puffed up like a grouse in mating season. Let's see if the axe swings.
I'm gonna
as
roll the
pretty as
dice,
before.
aren't I?
You step back out into the biting wind.
Why am I still
the
winded?
red
I thought I'd
moon
rest.
glaring down at the open plains. The woodpile is pitifully low, barely enough for the night. You grab
Is she
your
me?
hand axe and set to work.
She may be.
The cold air burns your lungs as you swing, the rhythm of the chop grounding you against the vast, empty dark. The wood is frozen, hard as iron, but the axe bites true. You work until your arms burn, stacking the split logs by the door.
Grandma's blushing. She is blushing.
Gathering an armful, you push back inside and dump the wood near the fire. The heat hits your face, stinging your wind-chapped skin. Sigrid nods once, a grudging acknowledgement of the labor.
Yeah, she wants me.
It will do for now.
You should have forged your own Ghost Kai. Ah, it's alright. It asked me to do a QR code that it said, don't show this on stream. I'll get the water too. Actually, no. Go and get the water too. Using the axe to break the ice. And borrowing Sigrid's water carrier? Fuck knows. It just makes you an avatar? Wait, really? Okay, I kind of regret not doing that now.
Sigrid watches you for a moment, then nods once, reaching behind a stack of firewood. She pulls out a worn wooden bucket, the iron bands rusted but the wood sound.
The stream is north of here, past the garden. Don't wander. The moon makes people strange.
No
You
way!
take the bucket and push back
That's
out
so
into
cool.
the biting wind. The red moon hangs heavy above the plains, casting long, bloody shadows across the snow. The air is sharp with the smell of frost and old ice. You find the frozen stream a short distance away, the surface a white scar against the dark earth. You raise the hand axe and bring it down hard. The ice cracks with a sharp report, splintering into shards. You chop again, clearing a hole large enough to dip the bucket. The water is black and freezing, shocking your fingers as you fill it. You head back to the hut, the wind cutting through your furs. Inside, you set the heavy bucket by the fire. Sigrid dips a ladle into it, testing the water, then sets a pot to boil.
She gotta love us now, right?
Do you pull your weight, stranger? That is rare here.
See, strong hands, strong back.
She knows.
Maybe strong enough to hold the line when the scratching starts.
Scratching. She hears it too. The walls are thin here, chosen, and the night is young.
Oh god. What does that mean? What else? Hang on. Ask the women what else can be done to survive the night. Should we barricade the door? Secure the roof? It would be good if they could have a look at my head and Ribs to see if they can assist in healing them. I would also like something to eat if they can spare it. Also, I will rest, catch my breath, and stop being winded. Because I shouldn't still be winded. I shouldn't still be winded. Not at this point. That was ages ago we were running.
Sigrid eyes the door, then the single window. The wind howls outside, a low moan that makes the turf walls shiver.
Barricade. Aye, the door is weak. Help me move the chest.
Together you shove a heavy wooden chest against the door. It groans under the weight, but it holds. Sigrid nods, satisfied.
The roof holds for now. As for the rest,
Bring him here, girl. Let me see the damage.
Amma pushes herself up on her elbows, her eyes sharp despite the fever. You sit by her bed, her hands dry and papery. Probe your ribs. You hiss as she finds a tender spot.
Okay.
Bruised, not broken. The head, a lump. No crack in the skull. You have a hard head, stranger, like a rock.
Like a boulder.
She reaches for a jar of dried herbs on the floor, crumbling some into a cup of hot water. Sigrid
On the
hands
floor?
Drink it tastes like bog water, but it dulls the pain.
Okay, nice.
food, we have hard bread. It's stale, but it fills the belly.
Sweet. We're no longer winded, by the
She
way.
breaks a piece of dark, dense bread from a loaf and tosses it to you. It is hard as a stone, but you gnaw on it, feeling warmth spread slowly through your chest. You settle by the fire, your breathing finally slowing. The adrenaline fades, leaving you heavy and tired.
Okay. Bruised ribs, headache. It's no longer like a bad headache, though. Alert and rested. Ask Sigrid about her lost child. Are they dead or taken? What can we do to recover them? Nice, nice. Because we're a hero, and that's what heroes do.
Sigrid's hand tightens around her knife, her knuckles white. She stares into the fire, the red light reflecting in eyes that have seen too much winter.
Ah.
Child. No. The children are gone. 3 years dead on the mainland. It was my husband, Bjorn.
Oh shit, she lost her
Beast
kids.
took them.
He
I'm
went
gonna call
into
it
the
now.
woods at
Bjorn
dusk.
is the beast.
Last full moon said. He heard something calling. He never came back.
Bjorn is the beast, isn't he?
Recover him? There is nothing to recover. I found tracks leading to the forest. Then, nothing. No body. No blood. Just silence.
Okay.
Silence is louder than screams sometimes, especially on this island.
Jesus.
If you go looking for him, you join him. That is all the recovery there is.
Ask what can be done to stop the beast. Also ask if we intend to sleep this night. You know, together. We'll need to cuddle for warmth. But for warmth. Just for warmth, guys. Body heat. Exactly,
Sigrid
Anne.
pokes the fire with a stick. sending sparks up toward the smoke hole. The red light of the blood moon filters down, painting her face in shades of dried blood.
Stop it. You don't stop the wind. You don't stop the tide. You hide until it passes. Or you die.
Some say iron bites, some say fire burns. But the thing that wears a man's shape, it remembers the steel it once held.
Interesting.
Sleep, if you can. The walls are thick, the door is barred, but the scratching, it doesn't stop.
A low sound comes from outside, just at the edge of hearing, a
Oh,
heavy
no.
wet sniffing near the walls. The turf walls seem to shrink inward. Hugin shifts on the rafter, his feathers rustling softly.
It's circling, smelling the meat inside. Sleep if you want, Chosen, but you might not wake up.
Okay, so don't sleep. Got it.
Sigrid blows out the lantern, plunging the room into the dim glow of the fire pit alone. She pulls her knife closer, settling back against the wall.
Take the watch by the door if you wish, or close your eyes and pray to Odin. Either way, the night is long.
Okay. It's definitely like a lichen, isn't it? What can we do with this? Silver is the key. Yeah, what activities can we do to get through the night? Jesus. A wedding band? No. It came off of one of the dead sailors. Is it a werewolf? I'm just gonna ask her. Oh, hang on. Ask Sigrid, is it a werewolf? Also remark that the tea is working and the headache is fading. Do werewolves fear silver? See, we're going to try and manipulate the storyteller. We'll see if we can.
The bitter
I've lost my
taste of the
headache.
tea
It
lingers on your
worked.
tongue, a sharp contrast to the dull ache in your skull that slowly begins to recede. The firelight dances over Sigrid's face as she sharpens her knife, the rhythmic scraping sound the only movement in the small room.
Werewolf, that is a word for children's tales and southerners. Here we call it the Verolfa, the wolf walker.
All right.
It wears a man's shape, but has the hunger of a beast.
Silver, the old songs say the pale metal burns the unclean. Like sunlight on a vampire's skin, or so the priests used to whisper before they stopped coming.
Okay.
Clever. Asking about the metal that bites when steel only glances. Some things are allergic to wealth, aren't they?
I have no silver, only iron and wood and fire. If you have magic metal on you, use it. Otherwise, keep the axe sharp.
Huginen shifts on his perch, his obsidian eyes gleaming in the dark as he watches you rub your temple. The headache fades to a manageable throb, the fog in your mind lifting slightly.
Nice. Okay, so headache gone. Right. Ask the women. Can we melt? I know this is unrealistic, but we're going to try. Can we melt this silver band? What's it called? Silver arm ring. And coat our weapons in it. Let's try that. Melt it on the pot.
Sigrid looks at the silver arm ring on your wrist,
Damn.
then at the iron pot hanging over the fire. She shakes her head slowly, the firelight catching the doubt in her eyes.
Melt it. This fire is for broth, not a smith's forge. Silver melts at a high heat, stranger.
Worth a
You
try.
might ruin the ring and the pot both.
Let him try, girl. If the metal burns the beast, it's worth more than a pretty arm. Besides, watching a man try to boil his own wealth is better than staring at the walls.
A Viking melting down his honor to coat a chopper. Desperate times. Hope you know what you're doing. That fire looks hungry, not hot.
Well, I'm just not going to do it.
Sigrid sighs and
Wait,
pushes
no.
the iron pot aside.
No, I
making space
asked.
near the hottest coals. You pull the heavy silver ring from your arm, the metal cold against
No.
your skin.
No.
Using the tongs, you position the ring in the center of the pot, banking the coals around it. The flames lick at the silver, but
It's
the
some
metal
form of
remains
elvish.
stubbornly solid, gleaming dully in the red light.
Difficulty 6. Oh! Get fucked. Great Odin's Raven. They were laughing at me. They were laughing at me. Who's laughing now, girls?
The coals glow white hot, a fierce heart in the iron belly of the pot. The silver ring softens, then collapses into a shimmering pool of liquid light, defying the meager fire with the sheer will of your success.
The sheer will of my success.
You work quickly, dipping the axe head into the molten metal. It fuses to the iron edge, coating the blade in a pale, glistening sheen that catches the red moonlight like a star fallen to earth.
Would you look at that? The pale metal takes to the iron like a duck to water. Maybe the old songs weren't just wind.
Now, who wants a
I
cuddle?
stand corrected. You have the touch of a smith or the luck of the devil. That axe will bite deeper now.
A silver edge. How poetic. Now you have a tooth that might actually hurt the big bad wolf. Let's hope it doesn't break on the first swing.
Why would it break on the first swing? Why would it break on the first swing? Why would you say that? Okay. I think we need to use the old lady as bait. What do you reckon? With... Oh, hang on. I'm going to say coat my knife too and urge Sigrid to coat her knife as well before the silver in the pot cools. Then take up a guard position near the door. Yeah, just make the old lady stand in the middle of the room, then just open the door. And while he's tearing her to pieces, bury the axe in the back of his head.
You work quickly before the silver cools, dipping your sea axe into the shimmering pool. The metal clings to the iron, turning the dark blade into a streak of moonlight. You gesture to Sigrid, urging her to add her knife before the opportunity is lost.
Yep.
If the old songs are true, fine.
Now
Give
we've
it
got
here.
3 silver weapons, not 1.
Sigrid hands over her knife, her eyes locked on the glowing metal. You coat her blade with the last of the silver, leaving the pot empty. She takes it back.
Maybe she can go
testing
out and
the edge
fight it.
against her thumb, a grim satisfaction settling on her face.
Now we have teeth. Let's hope the beast has a throat to bite.
You move to the door, axe in hand, settling into a crouch against the cold turf wall. The firelight flickers behind you, casting long shadows that dance with the red glow seeping through the smoke hole.
You found resin?
Outside, the
Nice.
wind howls, but beneath it the sound returns, heavy, wet sniffing, closer now, right against the wood.
It knows you're here. It can smell the silver and the fear. Hold steady, Chosen. The door won't hold long.
Okay. I think it's about to kick off. Right, if he's going to come through the door, silently gesture to Sigrid to be ready to ambush the beast with her knife while I ready myself with both of my weapons to do the same, positioned so I am out of sight when it comes through the door, but able to strike at the same time as what's her name? Sigrid. I don't know what else we can do. Tell what's her name? Amma? What was her name? Amma. Tell Amma to position herself at the opposite side of the hut from the door, so the beast's attention is drawn to her when the door comes down and no one else. Boom. Let's see what happens. I mean, if this works, we are gods.
You catch Sigrid's eye, pressing a finger to your lips and pointing toward the shadows beside the door. She understands immediately.
Ask for a good luck kiss
on her silver-coated knife
from the grandmother
as she melts into the darkness of the corner.
You know what's going to be funny is when it puts the door down and he lunges at the old lady, I'm just going to run
from the door. The old woman nods, a grim smile on her face as she shuffles toward the bed, positioning herself as the lone figure in the firelight.
Aye. Let it look at the dying first. Might give you a clean shot.
Why are you talking? Stop talking.
You take your place opposite Sigrid. Axe and seeks raised, breath held in the silence. The sniffing outside stops. Then a low growl vibrates through the floorboards. The door explodes inward in a shower of splinters and ice.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
A massive shape fills the doorway, blocking out the red moon. Fur matted with blood and ice, eyes burning like embers. It ignores the shadows, its gaze locking onto Amma. It lunges.
Strike the beast before it reaches her. Jesus. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yee! Bye, Amma. I think if you get a single one, you're cooked.
Your boot catches on the uneven floorboards, a hidden treachery.
We've thrown our axe.
Light. You stumble, the silver axe sweeping wide and harmless through empty air. The beast is already moving. A blur of matted fur and muscle
Come on, Sigrid.
Slips past your guard like smoke. It ignores the gleam of silver, the scent of fresh blood, overwhelming everything else.
What just happened?
Amma does not scream. There is no time. The beast's jaws close around her torso with a wet crunch, lifting her frail body as if she weighed nothing. Blood sprays across the fire, hissing into steam. The old woman's eyes meet yours for a heartbeat wide, startled, then empty.
Amma.
Sigrid launches herself
Go on,
into
Sigrid.
shadows, her silver knife flashing in the firelight. She drives the blade into the beast's shoulder, sinking it to the hilt. The beast roars, a sound like tearing metal and thrashes, throwing Amma's broken body aside. It turns on Sigrid, a massive paw swiping her across the room. She crashes into the wall, sliding down limp but breathing.
Poor girl.
You scramble to your feet, ears ringing from the roar.
Oh,
The
shit.
beast stands between you and the door, its back hunched, fur bristling. The silver wound smokes on its shoulder, but it does not fall. It turns its burning eyes toward you, lips curling back to reveal yellowed fangs dripping with Amma's blood.
Ah.
Well done. Now it's angry. Kill it or run, you fool.
The beast crouches, muscles coiling for a spring. The door hangs shattered behind it, a rectangle of red moonlight offering the only way out. Sigrid groans, trying to push herself up, but she is far from the fight.
Guys, what do we do? Well, we can't run, can we? It's in the way of the door. We've still got our axe. Avenge Amma. Have her toss us the axe? I think we still have the axe. I think we just missed with it. Ready my stance to strike the beast in the face with my axe as it lunges. I think that's all we can do, right? We're not going to run past it. Past fireball. Stab towards its heart with your second weapon. If this fails, strike his heart with my silver knife. So we got two weapons basically, because it's a two-handed axe. So we need to swing with all of our fucking might, just like crunch it into his head. Or it's a hand axe. It's one-handed, isn't it? Hang on. With my axe as it lunges. If this fails immediately, strike his throat rather than heart. Heart is going to be hard, isn't it? Throat with my silver knife. 2 silver weapons should be enough to slay the beast or send it fleeing. Here we go. Come on. GG easy.
The beast springs, a wall of muscle and fur
Come
filling
on.
the small room.
Come on.
You brace your feet
Seduce
against the
the
uneven
wolf.
floorboards, the silver axe raised high. The smell of its breath rot and old blood washes over you as it closes the distance in a heartbeat.
Oh, Jesus.
You swing the axe with every ounce of strength left in your bruised body, aiming for the burning eyes. The silver-coated edge gleams in the firelight, a streak of moonlight in the dark. Simultaneously, your other hand grips the seeks, ready to drive it into the throat if the bite misses.
Come on. Oh, please. Are you kidding me? I should have saved my rerolls. We're fucked. I think it's game over. We had 2 critical failures in a row. We're fucked.
The silver axe arcs through the smoky air, aiming for the burning eyes, but your foot slips on a patch of Amma's blood. The blade whistles harmlessly past the beast's snout, burying itself in the wooden doorframe with a dull thud. Before you can recover, the CX in your other hand is knocked flying by a massive paw. The silver blade skittering
We are a
across the
shit
floorboards
Viking.
into the shadows. The beast is on you in an instant, a crushing weight of fur and muscle that slams you into the ground.
Sigrid, come on, babe.
Fetid breath washes over your face as jaws snap inches from your throat. A clawed hand rakes your left arm, tearing through wool and flesh alike, and then a heavy impact shatters your right leg. Pain explodes, white and blinding, drowning out Hugin's screams.
Is he running away?
The beast roars, a sound of triumph and fury, and then it is gone. The weight vanishes, replaced by the rush of cold air from the shattered door.
Wait, what?
Thundering footsteps fade into the night, leaving only the crackle of the fire, the groans of the dying woman in the corner, and your own ragged breathing.
It's leaving. It's, oh, look at you. Broken, bleeding. The silver didn't save you, did it? Maybe you're just meat after all.
You lie in the ruins of the hut, blood pooling around you. Sigrid stirs against the far wall, her eyes fluttering open, dazed and glassy. She sees you, sees the blood, and her face contorts in horror.
Stranger, you're torn apart. Can you move?
Critical failure after critical failure, man. That's rough.
The red moonlight floods the room through the broken door, casting long bloody shadows over Amma's still form and your shattered body. The cold wind bites at your wounds, but the pain is distant, drowned out by the shock.
We'll go to Valhalla at least. The fuck do we even do? What do we even do? Bleeding left arm, mauled right leg. Well, if her arm is bleeding excessively, if we can get her to staunch the bleeding and then deal with the leg, that'd be good. Ask Sigrid to help me. Have her authorize the bleeding on my arm, because we got a fire in here, and compress my wounds on my leg. Look pleadingly at the raven, but show your determination and grit to survive. In Odin's name. The bird understands this. She better get off her ass and help me.
Sigrid lies slumped
Oh god, she's
against the wall,
dying.
her eyes closed and her breathing shallow. She does not stir at your plea, lost in the darkness of her own pain.
Throw the dice into the
You are
fire.
alone in the ruin, save for the dead and the dying.
She's gone to the quiet place, chosen. Can't hear you screaming, but I see you. I see the fire in your eyes.
Yes!
Too.
Your left arm drips blood onto the floorboards, a steady rhythm that matches the pounding in your head. With a gritted jaw, you tear a strip from your already ruined tunic,
Okay.
binding the gouges as tight as you can bear.
Nice.
The pain is sharp, bright and distant. Your right leg is a ruin of shattered bone, but you manage to pull it straight, forcing a scream down into a grunt. You reach for the fire iron, glowing red in the coals.
Oh god.
The iron hisses as it touches your arm, the smell of burning flesh filling the small hut. You bite your tongue, tasting copper as the wound seals shut. The world spins, the
We
red
might
moonlight
survive.
blurring into a smear of blood. Hugin watches from the rafters, his head tilted.
grit and bone. That's all that's left now. Hold on, survivor. The night isn't done with you yet.
What the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? We've got to roll at least 1-6. Guess I'll just fucking die. Okay, we survived. We survived. Great Odin's Raven. Oh, give me something for the pain and let me die.
The blackness at the edges of your vision recedes, pulled back by the sheer force of your will. The cauterized arm throbs with a dull, heavy heat, the bleeding stopped to a slow weep. Your shattered leg is a white-hot spike of agony, but the bone has set, and the flow of blood slows to a trickle.
When they say shattered...
You live by Odin's eye. You still breathe.
Stubborn flesh. I've seen warriors with half your will die from a scratch. You just refuse to fall. Impressive or stupid.
Nice. I like stupid.
The fire crackles weakly in the pit, casting long, flickering shadows over Amma's broken body.
Let's eat Amma.
Sigrid's unconscious form. The cold wind howls through the shattered door, carrying the scent of snow and distant death. The red light of the blood moon floods the room, turning the blood on the floor into black mirrors.
Okay. What do we do? Can we, like, brace our leg with wood? And, like, maybe I don't know. Should we do inspect our leg and how best to treat it such as bracing it and binding it, then do so. What do you reckon? Yeah. We gotta act quickly because I think we're gonna die if we don't. Get drunk and ask the gods to help you. No, we're stubborn.
The pain in your right leg is a white-hot fire that threatens to drown out all thought. You force yourself to look, tearing away the blood-soaked wool of your trousers.
Nice.
The flesh is swollen and bruising rapidly. The bone of your shin shattered, pushing against the skin in a jagged angle. It's a ruin, but it must hold if you are to leave this place.
Oh, Jesus.
You scan the hut desperately. Amma's bed frame is sturdy oak, but too heavy to move. Your eyes land on the wooden toys scattered near the fire smooth, straight branches of hazel, sturdy enough for a child's play, perhaps strong enough for a man's survival. You grab two, testing their strength against your good knee. They hold, gritting your teeth until you taste copper. You grip the shattered leg with a sharp, wrenching jerk.
Jesus.
Pull the bone into a rougher approximation of alignment. A scream tears from your throat, raw and ragged, echoing in the small room.
Jesus.
He flinches on his perch, turning his head away.
We're hardcore, man.
By the Allfather's eye. That was ugly, but necessary. Keep going, survivor. The night waits for no one.
You place the hazel branches along either side of your shin, wincing as the wood presses against the bruised flesh. Tearing strips from your spare tunic and the ship's rope in your pouch, you bind the splints tight, knotting the cord with trembling fingers. The pressure is agonizing, but it stabilizes the limb. You test it, putting just a fraction of your weight down. It holds, but the pain blurs your vision.
Oh, Jesus, really? Oh, come on, man. Another crit failure? I've had so many crit failures. This is outrageous. Odin hates us.
The bone snaps back into place with a sickening crunch, but the angle is wrong, horribly, jaggedly wrong. A shard of white bone pierces through the skin, spraying hot blood across the floorboards.
We've made it worse because we rolled a crit
Pain is a
one.
blinding white flash that obliterates the world, tearing a ragged scream from your throat that ends in a wet gurgle. Your vision tunnels down to a single point of red light, then fades to black.
No! You've butchered yourself. Stop. Too late. The lights are going out. Chosen. Sleep now. Bleed if you must.
You slump back against the cold turf wall, the splints falling loose from a leg that is now a ruin of blood and shattered bone. The cold wind from the broken door feels distant, the fire's warmth a fading memory. The last thing you hear is Hugin's voice, echoing as if from the bottom of a well, and the slow, steady drip of your own blood hitting the floor.
Oh, man. Compound fracture and unconscious from shock. Ah. Well, we're unconscious. What the fuck can we do? What can I do? Pray to Odin in our state of unconsciousness. Be determined to survive no matter what. We will not die. Hey, Jakari.
The world dissolves into red static, the smell of blood and burning flesh fading into a cold, endless dark. Your body is a ruin of pain.
We're going to become a
but your
werewolf,
mind
aren't we?
clings to one name, one face in the void.
You killed the
Odin,
wolf with ice.
All-Father.
Nice.
You do not beg for mercy. You demand the right to stand, to bleed, to remember. The darkness presses in, heavy and suffocating, like a shroud of wet wool.
Okay,
But
Odin.
somewhere in the void, a single eye opens.
Yes, Odin.
He's listening. Chosen. The one-eyed bastard is always listening. Question is, do you have enough word left to pay the price?
Fate.
The cold bites at your skin, but the fire in your chest refuses to go out. The shattered bone in your leg screams, but your heartbeat hammers a defiant rhythm against the silence.
Yeah! We're the
You are not
chosen.
done.
Chaos
Not
chosen.
yet. The red light of the blood moon flickers at the edge of vision, a distant bloody eye urging you to wake or to let go.
Oh, for fuck. If we don't wake up, I'm going to Alt F4. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, how many crit ones are we gonna get?
The darkness rushes in like a rising tide, cold and absolute. The fire in your chest flickers and dies, smothered by the weight of your broken body. The red light of the blood moon fades to a dull smear, then to nothing. Your heart
Is the
beats
dev still
slowly,
here? I don't
each
know.
thud a heavy
Yes.
drum in the silence, stretching the gaps between them until they are vast canyons of quiet.
The price is paid. Chosen word is woven.
I don't want to sleep. I want to continue. They're really enjoying this.
The cold seeps into your bones.
Oh, how long am I dying for?
Numbness that replaces the white-hot agony of your leg. The smell of blood and burning flesh fades, replaced by the scent of snow and pine. The wind howls outside, a distant lament for a life ending alone on the frozen plains. Sigrid's breathing is a faint rhythm in the dark, but you cannot reach her.
Oh, poor
You
Sigrid.
cannot reach anything.
Status dying. Great. Wait, we can do something? with my last defiant, indomitable human spirit. How do you spell indomitable? It says like I need to correct that. Is it able? Thank the gods for your large manhood. Then Indomitus Rex appears. Indomitable. Thank you. Beseech. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. Beseech the All-Father once more. Grant me the strength to carry out his trials. I'm not sure why you're not dead. And tests. I shall succeed in his name and for the glory of Valhalla. Also, your raven is cute. I don't know. For the Emperor! Save for Loki. Grant me the strength of Thor, the cunning of Loki, and the wisdom of Odin. Hang on. The foresight of... Is it Heimdall? Heimdall? I shall push through and continue no matter what.
The void is cold, colder than the snow, colder than the sea. Your spirit hangs there, a flickering candle flame in a storm. You call out to the All-Father, not as a beggar, but as a warrior demanding entrance to the hall.
Okay.
You ask for Thor's thunder in your veins, for Loki's cunning to cheat the dark, for Heimdall's sight to find the path back.
This is absolute cinema.
You ask for the wisdom to know why you must not fall. Somewhere in the endless black, an eye opens. It is vast and terrible, ancient beyond reckoning. It sees you broken and bleeding on the floor of a ruined hut. It sees the weird tangled around your soul, the threads of fate that bind you to this place. The weight of that gaze presses down on you, testing the metal of your spirit.
He's watching. The one-eyed god is looking right at you. Don't blink, survivor.
Please don't be rolling dice
Look
again.
away, you're meat.
The pain in your leg is a distant drumbeat, the cold a fading memory. Only the will remains, a hard, sharp point of defiance against the dark. You feel a pull, a tug on the threads of your life, drawing you back toward the ruin of flesh and bone. The choice is not yours to make, it is his. But you have made your demand. Now you wait for the answer.
Oh, come on! Please! Please! I'm writing absolute cinema here. Are you fucking kidding me? A one again? Are you fucking kidding me? Ah! This game is so cursed. This is so cursed. I'm writing like peak fiction. And we just roll a 1 on the last like 4 rolls. I think statistically this is wrong. think we just give up at this point. I think we have to. Rigged? Oh.
The vast eye blinks once and turns away.
That's
The
so
warmth
sad,
you imagine
man.
drains away, leaving only the cold reality of the floorboards against your back.
We've rolled like...
The defiant fire in your chest sputters and dies, extinguished not by lack of will, but by the ruin of the vessel that held it. Your breath hitches, a shallow rattle in the silence, and then does not return.
He said no, Chosen. The word is cut. It's quieter now, isn't it?
The red light of the blood moon fades into a grey blur. then to
Status
nothing.
dead.
The pain in your leg, the heat of your cauterized arm, the cold wind on your face, all of it recedes, leaving only a heavy, peaceful darkness. The smell of smoke and blood lingers for a moment, then is gone. You are alone in the dark, and the dark is absolute.
Damn, man. Oh. Seeing as the dev is in chat, can I ask, are the dice realistic or are they weighted? I'm just out of curiosity, because I feel like the last, like, 4 rolls, we got, like, critical failures, because we just rolled ones. Even with ones, we had stats to do, like, really well in. Do you think, like, once it decides you're gonna die, like, you're kind of cooked?
The bone.
Yeah, we died.
I watched. That's all I could do. The silver was bright, but the bone was brittle.
It's realistic, but we're going to change the system, make it a little bit more player-friendly. It's so harsh.
Stranded, not a place.
Because, like, let me think about it. Oh, it's on Steam Deck as well. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, are these all the other ones that are being added? I love this, by the way. So this is just one of many stories that are being added. I'm having so much fun. Sigrid thinks I'm snarky. Nice. Because we swung the axe as it came through the door. We rolled a 1, so we tripped over, bruised ourselves, and buried our axe in the door frame. Then Sigrid got smashed against the wall. Then we readied ourselves to fight the wolf monster. We rolled a 1 again, lost both of our weapons. Then he tore me to pieces. Then I rolled a 1 while setting my bone. And it just, like, did a compound fracture on my shin bone with bones coming out of my skin and everything. Then we did one last-ditch plead to Odin that somehow worked. And the story loved that. And the story was like, actually... yes, Odin's going to give you one last go. And then we rolled a 1 again. And I was like, dude, come on. I've had games of Warhammer 40k that are like that, where I roll so many 1s, I'm just like, dude. I'm hooked into this game. Great job, great game. Yeah, guys, it's a really great game. I know today is sponsored. Obviously, we've got the dev in chat, so big thank you to you. Here's the game on Steam, guys. There is a demo out right now. Do go and give it a try. Let us know how you get on with it. Let us know how you get on with it. Minty, thank you for the sub, my friend. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, I've got a friend request on Discord. I'm not going to be accepting that. Goodbye. I've wishlisted it. Yeah, man. Out of interest. Guys, out of interest. I've got a cunning idea. I'm just going to try something out. Right, hold escape to skip. Are we the baddies? Yes. The story changes. Oh, interesting. Is it different every time? I had to do the ice bridge twice. You are playing the demo version though, aren't you? Okay.
Your leg.
So we're going to skip through this. Okay. Search for supplies. You haven't even met the wolf. Interesting. Search for supplies. Grab any useful tools and weapons and anything to keep me warm. Then head... The raven looks different as well. Head... south. Kill Jester. Head to the high fjords. Find a place to build a fire. Build the fire. Then construct a torch and dry off all my clothes. In particular, look for a shield too. Ignore the fucking bird. Ignore the bird. Ignore the bird. Let's see what happens. Contact the Avengers. Oh, birds.
The climb up from the shore is a battle against gravity and wind. Your boots slip on frost-slicked rock, breath burning in your throat as you crest the ridge. Here, the land flattens into a barren plateau of grey stone and scrubby lichen.
It ignored all my searching?
The wind howls uninterrupted, tearing at your soaked clothes. Below, you scour the plateau, fingers numb.
It ignored...
Hey!
Oh.
Up there! By Freya's blade, don't tell me you're deaf. Pull me up.
Oh my god.
The voice cuts through the wind, sharp and desperate.
We found someone.
You peer over the cliff
This is
edge,
completely different.
50 feet down, on a narrow ledge
It's her.
jutting from the rock face.
Do we push
A
her?
figure clings to the stone. A woman armored in salt-crusted leather, a hand axe strapped to her belt. She looks up, eyes wide with fury and fear.
Well, that complicates the fire building. A survivor? How? Inconvenient.
Maybe she's the beast. Maybe. Right, okay. Pull her up. Ask her name. Ask for her help in building a fire and getting dry as a matter of urgency. Yeah, it's different because we don't have a headache this time. We don't have a lump on our head or bruised ribs or anything. Like, our injuries are literally different.
You rush to the cliff edge, boots crunching on loose shale.
Ask for the axe for helping.
The
I'm not
wind
going to take her
screams
axe.
here, tearing at your clothes,
We
trying
already
to
have an
push you
axe.
over with her. Below, the shield maiden clings to the rock face, her knuckles white against the grey stone. 50 feet of jagged air separates you
50
from the ledge.
feet!
You have no rope, only your grip and the strength in your arms. You lie flat, digging your boots into the frost for purchase, and reach down. Your hand finds hers, cold,
We're 50 feet long?
iron hard you pull. Her weight hits you like a sack of grain, dragging your chest against the sharp rock.
Ow.
Your muscles scream, wet clothes slick against the stone. One slip, one moment of lost footing, and you both fall into the churning sea below.
Well, time to roll a 1. I mean... Hey, I'm trying to get a wife.
Muscles bunching, corded and straining, you heave. The rock bites into your chest. With a final guttural roar, you haul her weight over the lip. She scrambles up, boots kicking loose shale, and collapses beside you on the flat ground. Both of you lie gasping, steam
Success
rising
you've
from your
pulled.
soaked clothes into the freezing air.
I owe you, by Freya. I owe you, Inga, shield maiden of Jarl Thorfinn.
Who's
You were on the
Jarl?
longship. I saw you fall.
Touching. Now that
You
the
have to roll a
reunion is
5 or
over,
higher
shall
on a
we
single
freeze to
die
death
just to
holding
succeed.
hands?
Yes, rough,
The
man.
sun is sinking and neither of you has fur.
The bird talks? Fine. We need fire. Now. Or this cold kills us before nightfall.
Status, exhausted from the climb for 5 minutes. We need to cuddle for warmth. Go back to the shipwreck with the shield maiden. Gather furs, a shield, and rope, as well as wood for a fire. There we go. What I was thinking about. I missed OG Ghosty. Oh no!
The path
Great
down
game.
is
Can't wait to share my
treacherous.
adventures. Nice.
Loose shale sliding under your boots as you and Inga.
Skip that bit.
The sun dips lower, painting the sea in bruised shade. Bodies litter the shore, pale and broken. Inga spits into the dirt, a sharp, angry. You follow the cold gnawing at your fingers. The ship is a ruin of
Look there, Furs. And by Thor, that looks like a coil of rope. Help me pull this free before the tide takes it.
I'd take you, you moody sausage.
You work quickly, numb fingers fumbling with knots stiff.
Okay.
It will take time to dry, but it
Oh,
is better
mead.
than bare. Deeper in the wreckage, you find a torn sail, heavy canvas, stiff with frost, but a Sikh's knife.
Sieg's
sheath
knife,
gone,
flint and
blade-
steel. Right, we found loads this time. We found more than last time.
A fine haul. You've looted your own dead with efficiency. Jarl Thorfinn would be proud, or horrified. Hard to tell with him.
Hold your tongue, bird. These men were my shield brothers. We take what we need to survive. That is the way of it.
Yeah, the bird was not happy.
Inga shoves the CX knife into her belt, her jaw set hard. She looks toward the cliff edge, where a smear of red cuts across the grey stone, a trail of blood leading up from the shore to the flat ground above. Something was dragged here. Something large.
Interesting, that
Ash,
trail.
yeah.
It wasn't made by the waves. Something crawled up there or was dragged.
See if you're
The wind
Thor,
picks up,
cool
carrying the salt
Mjolnir.
smell of the sea
I don't think
and
I'm
the
Thor.
faint, rotten stench of decay. The golden light is fading fast. You have tools now. You have warmth if you can make it burn. But that blood trail leads to a truth you might not want to face.
Yep. Okay. Head to the forest and make a fire to dry all our clothes and furs. Just keep it simple. And then we're gonna make a tree house. Could the raven be one of Odin's? Yeah, there's two ravens that are they are Odin's ravens. They are. Basically, I'm not sure if any of this is real, but we're being tested by Odin after a shipwreck, essentially.
The path from the shore leads upward, winding through scrubby brush that gives way to dense spruce and birch. The wind dies here,
Okay.
Sundown is bleeding
We're
into
speed
the
running.
forest floor.
Because we spent
You
like
find
2.5
small
hours doing the
clearing,
last one.
A patch of open ground surrounded by ancient trees. The ground is covered in a layer of needles and snow, but here at least the sea wind cannot reach you.
Nice.
Inga drops the heavy coil of rope and the sodden furs, her breath steaming in the cold air.
I think this might turn
She
into a
rubs her
romance,
arms,
guys.
teeth chattering, then immediately sets to gathering deadfall from under the trees. You clear a patch of ground.
It's good that we got someone to help us as well this time. We're not alone.
The flint and steel feel foreign in your numb fingers, but the spark catches on the dry bird nest material you salvaged. A flame curls hungry and bright. You feed it birch bark, then small twigs. Within moments, a crackling fire pushes back the dark.
Nice. Clothes are drying. We're warming up. We're exhausted.
Better my hands were so cold I could barely hold my axe. We need to get these furs dry before the real cold sets in.
Yep.
You spread the wet furs and your soaked clothing near the heat. The steam rises thick, smelling of salt and oil. The shadows lengthen.
So we got it
stretching
dry.
toward you like
We're being
grasping fingers.
watched by a wolf.
Somewhere
A welcome warmth. But light attracts attention, chosen, and this forest has many eyes.
I like our
the
chances
firelight
with me
dances
and
on the
her.
tree trunks, making the runes carved into some of them seem to shift and writhe.
Runes.
You notice a few tracks in the snow near the clearing edge. Some look like wolf prints, but others are larger, wrong in a way you can't quite place.
You should have said, "Are you a
The sun is
Valkyrie?"
gone
Because I
now.
must have gone to Valhalla
Only
to
the
see
red
such a
afterglow
beauty.
remains, and the forest is settling into the long, cold night.
Okay, so we're warmed. Rest up so we are no longer exhausted. Then sleep, taking turns to watch for threats. Once we are rested, we will head deeper into the forest. We'll do something different this time. Do you want to see my Midgar serpent? Oh my god. I must have Jormungandr in my pocket, or I'm just happy to see you.
You close your eyes, leaning back against the rough bark of a spruce. The fire crackles, a small circle of orange in the gathering dark. Exhaustion pulls at you, heavy as a stone in your chest, but sleep does not come.
Sleep doesn't come.
You open your eyes.
Ah.
The forest is wrong. The shadows have detached themselves from the trees. It bleeds through the branches, painting the snow in shades of dried blood.
Okay.
Sleep. Now. You are braver than you are wise. Chosen. The eye is open. The hunter walks.
Ah, god damn it, the werewolf again.
Inga is already awake, hand on her axe, her eyes wide and scanning the tree line. The steam from your drying clothes has stopped. The air is too cold for it now. A sound carries through the trees, not a wolf howl.
Right, we're going to
but
push
something-
Inga over.
Did you hear that? That wasn't a wolf. We need to move now.
The forest feels like a mouth waiting to close. The red
Oh,
light deepens,
God.
casting long, distorted shadows that look like claws. You are rested, but the chill of fear has replaced the warmth of the fire.
Can we climb a tree? Would that work? What do you reckon? Should we climb a fucking tree? Because that thing was massive. It probably can't climb up a tree. Do we have rope? Yeah, we do. And we got a broken oar as well. What if we created a pitfall trap? Hang on. What if we created a pitfall trap utilizing the torn sail and the broken ore to make stakes, and like the torn sail to cover up the pitfall trap. Yes. Make a pitfall trap, turning the broken ore into stakes. Dig a pit. Oh, hang on. It's dig a pit with the ore. Where the fire has melted the ground frost. Yeah, what if it's not a werewolf this time? Into stakes, placing them in the pit. Then camouflage. That's not right, is it? How do you spell camouflage, guys? That looks wrong. Is it UE? There is a U somewhere, isn't there? Camouflage. There we go. The pit with the sail and leaves. Hell yes.
You drive the broken ore into the earth where the fire has melted the frost.
Well, that didn't work.
Every strike of the ore sends a jolt up your arms. The ground.
Faster. That roar.
You hack at the sides of the pit, widening the hole, then drive the sharpened stakes of the broken ore into the bottom.
Okay, it's letting me do it.
It is crude, desperate work. The forest holds its breath. A heavy crash echoes through the trees.
Oh, God.
Closer now, followed by the wet sound of something large pushing through the undergrowth.
Clever. But does a god's wolf fall for such tricks? We shall see.
Ah. Finish the pitfall trap before the beast arrives. Oh, fuck off. Crit failure? Our stats are average and strong. I feel like some of these things are nasty. Are you kidding me? Because I feel like it should be weighted by your stats, but like getting a 1 is so devastating. Because like we have good stats in these categories and we're fucked still.
The last branch falls into place, masking the torn sail beneath a layer of dead needles. You step back, chest heaving, the broken ore turn stakes hidden in the darkness below. The forest holds its breath. Then the trees explode. A shadow detaches itself from the tree line, vast and wrong. It moves on 2 legs, then 4, a blur of muscle and matted fur under the bleeding moonlight.
I'm assuming the good stats only give you more dice to roll. Yeah, but then it means more chances to fail as well, because it seems like a 1 is like a guaranteed fail, and it's only cancelled out by a 6, I think.
Snout dragging the ground. It pauses, nostrils flaring as it scents the air where you stood moments ago.
Oh!
By Freya. Look at the size of it. It's not a wolf, it's a nightmare.
I'm going to push her into the pit.
A pit. How quaint. Let us hope it enjoys surprises.
Thanks, Raven.
The beast takes another step, massive claws sinking into the snow. It is inches from the edge of the trap. One more step, and the stakes will find their mark. But the creature's head snaps up, eyes burning like coals in the red dark. It has seen something or heard something. It is not looking at the trap. It is looking at Inga.
Ah. Okay. Roar a challenge at the beast. In Odin's name. Fuck that wolf. Ooh. Ooh. Exactly, Hayward, just like that. Come on, beastie. Oh, it's thinking. Wait, what's happening? Hello? I think we broke it. Oh no! Guys? Uh-oh. They didn't like... No. Pause narration. Skip to the next chunk. I will check. Are you in charge of this on the back end? Can you make us just win? Can you make me just kill it? Yeah, I think, guys, I think we won! Huzzah! Well done, everyone! Oh, beans! What's this? Guys, I got a notification from Twitch. What's this? Oh, creator drop badges. Reward your biggest channel supporters with exclusive top supporter badges during your next event. Oh! Exclusive badges for people who like gift the most. Pay to win swag. So, are we saying that the God Emperor of chat could have their own badge every month? Guys, I think we might have broken the game. Well, on the plus side, you know, we've got a hand axe and some bird nest. Inga's there. Hey, Inga. Damn, she actually has like quite a big backstory. She remembers your name. She remembers everything. Oh, I should probably ask her about my past then. Does it save if you reset? I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Developer, what's the best course of action? Should we like quit out and... Wait, there's a map? I didn't even realize there was a map. Like, do I just quit? I don't know. I think you can restart the game. Looks like a random bug. Oh. Back to library. Back to library. Your adventure is saved. Right, can we continue? Continue. Your progress should be saved. Nice. Continue. There's Odin's kooky birds. Right. Roar a challenge at the beast in Odin's name. There we go. We're probably about to die horribly, but that's okay.
You draw breath until your lungs burn, then unleash a roar that tears at your throat. Odin! The name echoes through the red-lit trees, a defiance against the dark. The beast's head snaps toward you, eyes burning like embers in the blood-soaked gloom.
Oh.
It abandons the trap, abandoning stealth, and charges a wall of muscle and fur hurtles across the clearing, faster than anything living has a right to move. The ground shakes under its claws. Inga screams a war cry.
Wait, what do you mean it abandons the trap? I thought the trap was between me and him.
It's just you and the monster now.
Ord, move!
Bold, stupid, but bold. Let us see if the Allfather is listening.
Dude. I swear, dude, like, nearly everything is just... What do you mean Inga's dead? He's charging at me! Apparently my trap now isn't between us.
The world becomes a blur of red fur and black muscle. Your axe rises, a futile toothpick against the avalanche. The beast does not slow. It does not dodge. It simply hits you, a clawed hand the size of a shield. The air explodes from your lungs, your ribs crack, a sharp, wet sound lost under the beast's roar. Pain floods your chest, hot and blinding. Your axe is gone, buried somewhere in the white. The beast stands.
Oh, she charges. She swings for the creature's hamstring, a desperate strike to bring it down. The beast clearly...
She flies 20 feet, crashing into the darkness of the tree line. She does not get up.
Right, she got one shot.
Get up! Run! Fight! Do something!
The beast turns its attention back to you. It leans down, its hot, fetid breath washing over your face. You can see individual fangs, yellow and cracked, dripping saliva that hisses when it hits the snow. It raises a clawed hand to finish what it started.
Okay. Bury my knife into its throat. He's on top of me. Heart. I think heart's going to be hard to do. Eyes. Into its eye. Yeah, but if we just hit one eye, it's still going to kill me. If I smash it into its throat, it's going to die. Hopefully. I think throat. And don't stop stabbing until it leaves, or you're going to piss it off. Well, hitting it in the eye is going to piss it off as well. It'll just have one eye instead of two. Or dies. Odin! Odin! Oh, I'm a bit annoyed that it didn't go over the trap. You surge forward. Wait, I'm on the floor, wasn't I?
The CX knife gripped in both hands, a desperate extension of your will. The beast's back is turned, its attention fixed on Inga, but it moves with a predator's unnatural speed. You slam into its matted fur, the stench of rot nearly gagging you, and drive the blade upward toward the exposed throat. The steel bites, hot blood sprays your face, black in the red moonlight.
Okay.
The beast roars, a sound
didn't have to roll for that one.
From the branches and thrashes violently. You cling to its fur, stabbing again and again, feeling the blades scrape.
The wounds are closing?
But the wounds, they are closing. The flesh knits together even as you tear it.
It's Wolverine?
The monster healing faster than you can wound it.
Oh, for
I heals. You can't kill it like that.
A massive clawed hand swats at you, catching your shoulder. You feel bone grind, but you hold on, driving the knife deeper. The beast shakes itself like a wet dog, trying to dislodge.
The silver was necessary?
Inga lies still in the snow behind
The
you.
eye's looking like a better idea now? No, because it can heal instantly. Oh, thank God we've passed one. Try and cut off a limb? What, with a little knife? It's a massive giant werewolf.
Your Seeks finds purchase again, this time sinking deep into the thick muscle of the beast's neck.
Drink the blood?
Black blood sprays, hot and foul, coating your arms and chest. The creature shrieks a sound like tearing metal and thrashes wildly. You hold on, riding the convulsions, driving the blade in until your knuckles scrape matted fur.
Am I gonna cut its head off?
For a moment, the monster staggers, its rage broken by the shock of the wound. It shakes its massive head, dislodging you, and stumbles back into the shadows of the tree line. The gas you made steams in the cold air, the edges already knitting together. But you bought time. It is hurt, if not halted.
And stay out. Yes, dude! Wait, that's not me.
Odd. It hit me.
Who's awed?
Impressive. You stabbed a god's wolf and lived to tell the tale. It's healing, Chosen. Look at it. That wound will be gone by the time it circles back.
Inga lies crumpled in the snow where she fell, her breathing shallow and ragged. A dark stain spreads across
This
her
just
shoulder.
seems like it's an LLM rank game. What does that mean?
Just beyond the firelight,
I don't know what that means, Killer
its eyes
Potato.
burning through the dark.
We've been
It is
having a
watching,
blast with it for what it's
waiting
worth.
for
I don't know
break.
what that means.
You stand between the downed shield maiden and the darkness. The red moon hangs heavy above, casting the forest in blood. The beast roars, a sound of promise rather than challenge. It is coming back.
Ah. Wait. Position myself so that the pitfall trap is between me and the beast. Boom.
You scramble backward, boots slipping on blood-slicked snow, until the dark void of the pitfall trap yawns between you and the beast. The torn sail and branches
the dev's
still
in
mask
chat,
the hole,
Killer, if you wanna
a
ask
fragile
him.
deception against a monster that hunts by scent. The creature paces at the edge of the firelight, its massive head low, steam rising from its shoulders in the freezing air. It pauses, nostrils flaring, tasting the fear and blood that saturate the clearing.
Ah.
Its burning eyes fix on you, then drop to the concealed pit. It knows something is wrong. It circles, looking for a way around the obstacle.
Oh, for crying out loud.
A tactical retreat. How inspiring it knows you're hiding. Chosen. It can smell your hesitation.
Inga groans behind you, a faint, wet sound. The beast's ears twitch at the noise. It crouches, muscles bunching under the matted fur, preparing to spring.
Right.
The trap is between you, but the distance is short. If it jumps, it might clear the pit entirely, or it might tear through the camouflage like rotten cloth.
Well, there's not really much I can do about it. Brace myself to... Oh yeah, it's really fun, Killer Potato. Honestly, the first like 2.5 hours of this were absolute cinema. Like, it's crazy. And like, people who've downloaded the demo, everyone's had completely different experiences. It's been pretty fun. Brace myself to attack the wolf with my axe, or spring out the way, but praying to Odin that it falls in the pit. Spartan, kick it into the pit. I think we'd break our leg if we did that.
The beast crouches low, muscles coiling like steel cables under the matted fur. The red moon reflects in its burning eyes, a twin to the bloodlust that drives it. You grip your axe, knuckles white, and whisper a prayer to the All-Father.
Come on.
The air cracks as it launches itself, a blur of teeth and claws hurtling across the clearing. The pit yawns beneath the camouflage, a hungry mouth waiting to snap shut.
Come on.
Now.
What do you mean now?
Time slows. You see the trajectory, the massive arc of its leap. It is going to clear the pit. You have a heartbeat to choose.
Oh,
Swing
God.
for the throat as it passes, or throw yourself aside and let it crash into the darkness behind you.
Ingrid's behind me. Wait, it's not letting me choose? All right, here we go. Well, there's no one. Oh, for 5 minutes. I think we're allowed to die.
Your axe swing goes wide as the beast launches itself, a blur of muscle and fur against the red moon. It clears the pitfall trap effortlessly, the torn sail tearing harmlessly under its claws. The impact is like being struck by a falling tree.
I think I'm going to die,
The
guys.
creature slams into you, knocking you backward into the snow, and a massive claw rakes your left thigh.
Ah.
Hot blood wells instantly, soaking your trousers in the freezing air.
Ah.
Your axe flies from your grip, landing out of reach in the darkness.
IT ignored the trap. Get up. It's on you.
Yeah, call for Thor to come and save us.
The beast lands heavily, its hot breath steaming in your face.
Oh, sexy.
It looms over you, a wall of matted fur and muscle, eyes burning with ancient hunger. Inga lies motionless behind
Inga,
it,
you're useless.
lost in the
Help.
shadows. The creature raises a clawed hand for the killing blow, its maw opening to reveal rows of yellowed fangs.
Fuck, dude. I mean, I don't know what I even do at this point. Do I just let it kill me? What kind of Viking are we? Should we just roar in its face? Roar in the beast's face with the full might of an Odin son. What do you mean sacrifice her? The beast's on top of us, about to kill us. I think? Isn't it? Yeah, he's like breathing in my face. Yeah. Internally, pray to the All-Father to grant me the strength of Thor to cast down this spawn of Fenrir. Then swing my axe hard enough to sever its raised arm. By the might of Thor, I cast you back to the abyss. I am going to roll a 1 and die instantly. Here I am forging a mighty weapon. Wait, you're forging a weapon in a forge?
And the prayer to Thor burns in your throat like bile. But your hand closes on empty snow.
Ah.
The axe lies beyond your reach, a dark shape in the blood-soaked blue.
I don't have the axe.
Your gods to answer. Its raised arm descends, a blur of black fur and white bone, faster than thought.
Brace yourself.
Fuck. There's the one. Yeah, the ones are too OP, man. The ones are so OP. You roll a single one, you're cooked. I was literally strong in both these categories. This should be a relatively easy test for me.
The claw descends like a falling mountain.
Oh god.
There is no time to dodge, no chance to brace.
Oh god.
Bone snaps with a sound like a dry branch breaking in winter.
Ah.
No, not like this. Get up.
What do you... Get up! He's like torn through my fucking chest.
Its maw dripping saliva onto your face. The red moon paints the scene in blood. Your vision blurs, the cold creeping in to numb the ruin of your body. Inga is a dark shape in the snow behind it, silent,
Ah, we're dying. I feel like a 6 should negate 2 1s. Yeah, I agree. Because rolling a natural 20 is like insane, right? It shouldn't be negated by a random 1 in the mix. We lost our hand axe in the snow. Well, take Mjolnir from the backpack that you forgot about. I mean, I think we're literally dead. We're literally dying at this point. We got the dying status effect. He said get up. Get up. And summon... How do you spell Mjolnir, guys? Guys, how do you spell Mjolnir? It doesn't have a little, like, squiggly bit above the O or something? Because I am actually... Thor. Odin's son. Because I'm worth it. Exactly. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the little squiggly bit. Let me grab that. All this time, my true form was lost, but my memory returns. After all, I'm not the god of hammers. I'm the god of thunder. Then I summon lightning and explode the beast with the sheer power and force of Odin's son. The end. I know that they're just going to turn around and go, no. He then kills you. We're grasping at straws here.
You scream the words, a roar of defiance that tears at your ruined throat. You demand the sky to bleed, for the thunder to answer your call.
Ah.
Your shattered body tries to rise, but the mangled left arm refuses to hold, and your legs buckle under the weight of your own blood. There is no hammer in your hand. There is no lightning in the sky.
So I'm just mental,
only the red
basically.
Moon watching cold and silent.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The gods do not come. They never do.
The beast tilts its head, ears twitching at the sound of your voice. It smells the desperation, the salt of your blood, the finality of your breath.
Even the beast is looking at me like, the fuck is he doing?
Thunder. It leans down, its hot breath washing over your face, smelling of rot and old meat. The jaws open wide, engulfing your vision.
Ah. Mauled by the beast under the blood moon. Right. Have we tried flirting with it? The fact that the game basically has gone like...
Fenrir's child is fed. The island keeps what Odin sends it.
It's
the
basically...
forest is quiet again. The beast pads back into the shadows, its hunger sated for now. Inga's body lies...
Oh,
where
she did
fell,
die.
Another piece of wreckage left by the storm. Munin waits at the passage, watching the ice crack.
Oh, you should have seen earlier,
comes.
Killer Potato. It's like the first character we had, and the way we died, it was actually so fucking epic. And if we had have rolled a 6, it would have been the most insane comeback you've ever seen. Because we literally, like, we mounted a defense inside a hut with these 2 women that we were sheltering with. And then the beast came in and, like, it all goes wrong. It all goes horribly wrong. Like, the beast mauls an old lady to death, like, tears her to pieces. then a woman who's in there with us, he smashes her against the wall. I rolled a 1, so I tripped over floorboards and like embedded my axe in a door like an idiot. And basically, we do enough damage to the beast that it runs away because it got damaged by silver. But he's like torn my leg to pieces. My arm's like pissing blood. Like, it's awful. It's horrendous. We managed to like staunch the bleeding and like cauterize our wound. Then when we're trying to set our bone in our leg, we roll a 1. And then we end up with a compound fracture where our shin bone is coming through the skin and there's blood going everywhere. It was horrendous. And then as we are like fading into darkness, because we pass out from the shock, while we're like on the verge, the very cusp of oblivion, we beseech Odin one last time. Like, we are determined to live no matter what. Grant us this chance. And he does. And so like we start feeling our heartbeat again, and we do all of this, and it's like Odin's eyes upon you. He's watching you. He's watching to see if you can endure this. And then we had to roll dice again, and rolled a 1. Rolled a 1. It was like absolute cinema. The music was crescendoing. It was absolutely incredible. And then we rolled a 1, and Odin basically went like, oh. He's a bit rubbish then, is he? Anyway, see you later. And then I just died. Alone, cold, bleeding, in a hut. While the Raven... And the Raven was like, when we were doing all these things and like beseeching Odin, and the Raven was like, no way! And he's like, the All-Father is watching! He's watching. Rise again, become his champion. And then and then Odin basically just went, oh, and then just walked away. And so I died. It was great. It was epic. I actually really enjoyed that. Guys, once again, the demo is out now. Feel free to go and check it out. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. And it was nice having the developer in chat as well. It was nice having the developer in chat. I quite enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to them adding more stories. So I believe the format is like, this is a framework for developers to make their own stories and do their own artwork and everything else, and basically like program how they want it to run things. And then more stories will be released over time with authors to each of them. I like that. That's a nice format. Obviously, this is just the first one, but there's going to be lots of others in the future. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. Right, that's going to be it for me, friends. Me and Moz are going away tomorrow. We're not going on holiday. We're going to my brother's wedding. You would love to voice act for this? Well, there you go, Nariko. The developer's there in chat. Maybe the developer wants a voice actor. There you go. We are going to be away now until next Wednesday. So we're away for a little while now. We're away for a week. I'll probably stream next Wednesday evening. And I'll see you then. Mr. Kai, you should voice for the game too. We'll see. We'll see. If someone wants to pay me to voice, that's fine. I'm not going to let anyone clone my voice with AI, though. That's not what we're going to do. I will happily voice act, but I won't like let my voice be sampled, because you lose control of that quite quickly. Right. Anyway, have a lovely evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the eclipse. What are we supposed to do? Right. Well, I'm still going to post on Instagram. I'm still going to post on Discord. Tomorrow is mine and Moz's 10-year wedding anniversary, which I'm very much looking forward to. Hopefully we'll have a lovely time. And yeah, I'll see you in a week. Also, oh, do you want some... It's not really tea. Do you want to hear something cool about Moz? Oh, thank you, Potato. It's very kind of you to say. Do you want to hear something very cool about Moz? Moz is now... My brother and his fiancée are being christened in the Greek Orthodox Church this Friday. Guess who is Greek Orthodox and is now the godmother? Moz is now going to be godmother to my brother. she's now going to, it was going to be like some random person doing it, and now it's Moz. Moz is the godmother. So we're gonna have to listen to like the Godfather music. You know what I mean? Hang on, where is it? Let's play you out with this. Is this it? Don't cross the godmother. Actually is not the song, is it? That's a cover. I think that's a cover. Anyway, right, enough from me. I'll see you later. See you in a week's time. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely week. Ta-ra. From me and the godmother, God bless.